What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is World Cup fever here on Connor Knows Sports, and it looks like the U.S. players and the Australian players are walking out onto the field now. Harry Suter, captain of the Australian team, Tim Ream, captain of the U.S. team. Big news here tonight. Here this afternoon, no Christian Pulisic today. He is out of the lineup. He has been replaced by Ricardo Pepi. Speaking of lineups, let's take a look at the lineups. Take a look at the lineups first for the United States. Matt Freese in goal. Alex Freeman, Chris Richards, Tim Ream, and Anthony Robinson make up the back four. The midfield four is Serginho Dest, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, and Malik Tillman. And your two strikers are Ricardo Pepi and Ferland Balogun. Now for Australia, they're going very defensive. They got Beach in goal. At back five, Boss, Burgess, Suter, Serracati, and Italiano. A midfield four of Villape, Okin, Extelar, O'Neill, and Leckie, and Torre is up front for the Australians. As we are getting set here, we're ready to go as the national anthems. They're doing the anthem for Australia first. Let me make sure my audio is good to go. Just making sure my audio is all good to go here. And it sounds like it is all good to go. The U.S. anthem is up next. Let me take a look here. So today's World Cup schedule here on Connor Knows Sports, USA, Australia. Right now, Scotland versus Morocco at 6. And ladies and gentlemen, we will not be live until tomorrow for a triple header. Brazil versus Haiti and Turkey versus Paraguay will not be played. Will not be streamed, excuse me. So let me throw in the game as they are doing the U.S. national anthem. We got the military flyover, and we are getting ready to go underway. Seattle at Lumen Field, and Seattle is completely packed to the brim. A unique atmosphere for the United States this afternoon, as Lumen Field, home of the Seattle Seahawks, is built into the ground, and the seats are all slanted, so all the crowd noise goes straight to the field. So I'm very excited about this game. Now, where's my jersey? There it is. I have not worn this bad boy in such a long time. But you know what? I'm bringing out the 22 21-22 USA World Cup qualification jersey. There it is. I don't think this thing still fits. I hope it still fits. I hope it still fits. It still fits. Look at that. Here we go. 2026 World Cup second game of the group for the United States. I forgot this logo was ironed as a patch and it wasn't. So almost an all German crew. So Tyler Adams has to be careful this afternoon. He is on a yellow card. The only American that is on a yellow card. Take a look at the Australian lineup. They got Beck, Boss, Burgess, Suter, Sarasetti, Italiano, Lupilli, Ocken Ensler, Aiden O'Neill, Licky, and Torre. If you're in the chat, please let me know. I do not bite. So it looks like Australia is going very defensive. They got a back five, a midfield four with the one striker up top. And it is loud. It is a pro-American crowd here on Fox in Seattle. All right, we are waiting. Ricardo Pepi getting his first ever World Cup start for the U.S. Him and Balogun, can they play off of each other this afternoon? And we are underway here in Seattle. Big long ball over the top by the Australian defender, headed away by Ream. Collision in the midfield, but the ball is going to stay in play, and I believe Suter plays it long again. Australia's game plan is just to sit in a low block and hoof it to the big lads up front as the ball goes out of play for a U.S. throw. This is match day number 2 in Group D. All 4 teams in action today. Richards loses the ball. Here's Torre. Torre picked up by Richards. Torre shoots an easy first touch for Matt Freese. Looking a little bit dangerous there at the back as I lose my audio, and Freese is right there to save it. Matt Freese didn't make a single save last week against Paraguay, and that is a huge first save there for Matt Freese. Adams, McKennie, Tillman, high press here from Australia. Tillman plays it back to Richards. Dribbling up to the midfield line. Richards plays it to Ream, the captain for the tournament. Ream hoofs it long. He's got Pepe. No, excuse me, that was Robinson. Robinson was in behind. Right idea, just a little bit too far for him. Here comes Balogun on the press. Australia looking a little loose on the back. Balogun giving chase. They get it clear. McKennie tried to get it to Tillman. Adams, excuse me. Here's Tillman on the ball now. Tillman to Adams. Adams. Dest. Tillman. Richards. Tillman. No, excuse me, that's Freeman. Freeman. Plays it to Adams. Adams plays it to McKennie. McKennie, low cross, looking for Balogun. Red clear and booted out for a U.S. throw by the Australians. Referee says, hold up, that ball went out. Tony Popovic, the head coach of the Australians. Freeman takes the throw. He throws it into Richards. Richards towards the center of the park. He gets it to the captain, Ream. Robinson. Ream. Robinson. Ream. Here's Robinson. Excuse me, that was Tillman. Here's Robinson now. Robinson looking across. It is out. Should be a U.S. corner, but the referee says goal kick for the Australians. Beach, who set an Australian World Cup record for the amount of saves against Turkey. Here's Balogun. He backheels it to Pepe. Played up into the air. McKennie. And the referee is going to blow a foul on McKennie. That's not a foul, sir, but whatever. Big ball over the top from the Australians. Freeman picks him up, and it's going to go out of play. Referee says throw in U.S. Freeman to take the throw in. Richards. Ream. Robinson. Robinson blowing down the left-hand flank here. Robinson looking to turn. Tillman is there to clean that up. Tillman plays it to Richards. Richards plays it to Dest, right-hand side of the screen. Dest. Freeman. Richards. Here's Dest again. He was deadly on that right-hand side. Dest. Tillman. Adams. Freeman. Richards. Richards moving the ball along. He plays it to Pepe. Pepe to Adams to McKennie. McKennie. Adams. Richards. Freeman. Good ball over the top. He's got Adams. Adams looking for somewhere to go. McKennie cross. Pepe low ball. Cleared by Australia. Gets as far as Robinson. Balogun, and it goes just wide. But the offside flag is up before the shot was taken. Excuse me. Uh-oh. Freeze. He's got to get it to Richards. He does. Oh, giveaway. Here comes the Aussies. Richards goes so well to get it away, tried to get it to Balogun. Pepe lost possession in the middle of the park, goes down. Here comes Torway in Australia. Great tackle by Alex Freeman. Ream finally gets it away, and it's going to be headed back and play by the Australians. And the Americans want to foul, and they will. But I believe the throw-in is going to go in favor of Australia. Wait a minute, loose ball. Can Pepe get there before Suter? No, Suter wins the race and Beck just lost it up. Loose ball. Adams. Tillman popped it up in the air. Richards playing a little head volleyball now. Here comes the Australians. Pass is intercepted by Adams. Adams goes down, and that should be a foul, and it is. Referee saying, all right, fellas, calm down a little bit as Adams takes a crunching tackle from behind. The Americans want a card, and the Australians are trying to argue their point that it was a clean tackle, but let's see here. Was this a clean tackle? So the ball was won by the Australian player, and Adams got a touch to it first. That should be a yellow card. That should be a yellow card. Adams is up and all right. Here's Richards. Adams. Dest. Freeman. No, that's McKenny. McKenny gets past the defender. McKenny plays it into Adams. Adams loses the ball a little bit. He plays it to Freeman. Dest plays it off to McKenny. McKenny back to Dest. Dest is in with the shooting distance. Jorginho. Dest shot is blocked, and it's going to get as far as Freeman. Freeman looking to go to the byline. He's playing it back a little bit. Richards. U.S. playing around with the high line. Tillman. Ream. Robinson. Ream. Richards. Tillman. Richards. Ream. Here comes McKenny. McKenny gets past one defender, gets past two defenders. McKenny looking for somewhere to go. McKenny plays it into Pepe. Pepe backheels it to Adams. Here's Dest. Freeman. McKenny. McKenny flicks it to Dest. Dest draws the double team. Dest still kept possession, but Australia wins it, and they'll just boot it out of danger for a U.S. throw. Ream. Serginho Dest, 3 goals and 41 international appearances for the U.S. Here comes that high press from Australia. Oh, that's a good ball. Balogun is in. Balogun to the... Balogun in the middle. Yes! Come on! Let's fucking go! Was it off the defender? Ricardo Pepe was in the area. Doesn't matter. 1-0 to the U.S. What a start! They all count the same. Who gets credit here? Is it Pepe or Balogun? Let's see. So Balogun down the left-hand side. He plays it in, tried to play Pepe. It looks like it was off the foot of a defender. Cameron Burgess, it is an own goal, but the U.S. will take it. What a run. What a ball in from Flo and Balogun. U.S. find an early one. Here comes Australia right off of the kickoff, looking to attack. They play it in. Robinson deflects it. Ream is there. Ream plays it to Tillman. He can't cleanly escape. It's going to be played back into the offensive end by Australia. Here comes the Australians. Great deflection there by Adams. Ream giving chase. Torre turns to face goal. Torre. And the follow-up shot's just wide. Matt Freese didn't even move. Big ball into the area, headed away by the Australians. Australia has it. It is official and on goal. Winner of this game clinches their spot into the round of 32 with the game still to go. U.S. wins this group with a win and a Paraguay win or a draw versus Turkey. Richards plays a long ball. A little bit too far for Balogun and Beck. Adams. Balogun. Tillman tried to hang it into Dest, and it's going to be a U.S. corner. Huge corner coming up for the U.S. Up already 1-0. Tiki-taka football from the U.S., just like we saw on Friday. Tillman to take the corner from the left-hand side of Lumen Field. Chance of USA rain down in the stadium. Sold-out crowd. As it looks like Burgess and Richards are hand-fighting, so the referee's going to have a conversation with them. Excuse me, that's Lucan Instrer. Tillman puts the hand up. Tillman swings it in. McKennie's shot blocked. And we have a handball against the United States. They beat the first man. McKennie was in the area, but a handball ultimately. See. Yeah, Boss. It hits Boss right in the chest there. Big ball over the top again, headed away by Robinson. Here comes Australia. They play it away. Robinson has it. He plays it back to the captain, Ream. Ream, high press from the Australians. He rolls it to Richards. Richards has support from Freeman. Freeman lays it to Adams. Adams, Dest, flicks it up to himself. Balogun shielding the defender. Loose ball. The Australians win it, and the ball is taken right back from Adams. Here's Torway as Richards says, no, you're not going anywhere. And Adams gets chopped down. That is a foul, sir. That is a foul. Blow the fucking whistle. Australia. Australia's played really, really physical so far. So far on goal, U.S. tops the group on goal difference. Dest goes down. Sir, please. Thank you. Thank you. God damn. First yellow card of the game goes to Australia as McKennie gets assaulted. Near the byline, just a hand to the face, a little bit of a shove. Stops the attack. That's going to be a yellow card all the time. Jordan Boss picks up the yellow card. Let's see, is it going to be Tillman? Tillman sends it in. McKinney with the flick. Up and over. Australian throw as Tillman forces the ball out of play. Thrown for Australia. Loose ball, can Adams get to it, and it's going to be a foul on McKinney. Australia takes a kick, and the ref says, no, go back. And how's everyone doing this afternoon? Shots, 3 shots for the U.S., none on goal. 2 shots for Australia, 1 on goal. Ream. Robinson. Richards. Freeman gets it to Dest. Nice little move. Dest moving towards the center of the park. Keeps possession somehow. Here's Ream. He plays it to Robinson. Robinson with a nice little flick in towards Pepe, but it's going to be headed away by Australia defender, and it gets as far as Ream. Big ball looking for McKinney. McKinney on the right-hand side. McKinney looking for somewhere to go. McKinney plays it back to Freeman. Freeman flicks it to McKinney. Adams. Richards. Ream. Ream plays a long ball, looking to pick out Dest. Will Dest get there? Yes, he does. He backheels it to McKinney, but McKinney couldn't get there. Loose ball, Dest. Inside the 18, Dest cuts it back. Dest plays it to Adams, but Adams can get a good look on it. Here comes Australia. And Robinson is going to get called for the foul. Big ball over the top. Balogun is behind. Balogun, can he get there? No. Beck reads it perfectly and grabs the top of the box. Another turnover. McKennie. Balogun turns around. Balogun shot blocked. And here comes Australia off the counter. Can they flick it forward? Yes, they can. There goes Australia down the right-hand side. Robinson is there. As Australia is playing it back, and they say, hold on, we don't want to counter just yet. Australia looking for a cross. Cross was shut down by Robinson, and it's going to be cleared to the top of the area. Huge clearance by the United States defender. I didn't see who that was. Maybe if I tweet out that I'm live, it will get some peeps in here. Let me tweet out that I'm live. What the fuck? Why do I have an email? Oh. Let's see. Just tweet that out. Tweet out that I'm live. Looks like it's going to be a... Is it going to be a corner kick for the Australians? As it looks like Freeman and Suter are kind of hand checking here. Let's see if the U.S. can defend this corner from Australia. They got a bunch of big dudes crowding Matt Freese. Ref, how do you not see that? Matt Freese is impeded. Ball is lifted up and high. Suter gets a head on it. Freese, and it's out. The U.S. won an offside. I believe that's Burgess who is offside for Australia, because was there a foul or was there an offside? I don't really see what the U.S. So we do have a hydration break. U.S. up 1-0 thanks to an own goal. I guess I just keep my clock going during the commercial breaks. That's what I'm gonna do. I mean, fuck it. Like, do I pause the clock? Do I reset it? Do I stop it? Do I... Hey, we keep going during commercials, man. We keep going. Ugh. So it looks like both coaches are taking an opportunity in the hydration break to coach their teams. So we are still under a hydration break. So I'm at 27 minutes on my clock. We just hit 26, 50, 27 minutes on So the United States wins group with a win and a Paraguay win or draw versus Turkey. Big ball over the top on the restart from Freeze. Robinson loses it. Loose ball. Can Freeman get there? He can. Robinson, Adams, Ream, Richards, Tillman. Adams plays it to Robinson down the left-hand flank. Robinson is still going. Robinson, can they catch up to him? Can he get a good cross in, up and over? And it's just going to be headed. It's going to be headed away for a U.S. throw. Or did they say U.S. throw or did they say goal kick? Okay, so they say goal kick. Robinson. Richards. Look at this high pressure here. High press from Richards. Ream. Robinson. Lays it off. McKennie. No, on the left-hand side. McKennie. Plays it to Robinson. Robinson. Ream. Richards. Richards plays it to Dest, right-hand side of the screen. Adams. Tillman. If you're in the chat, please let me know who are you rooting for. Big ball over the top by Ream. Can Pepe get there? And it's just going to be headed out of play for a U.S. corner. Can be a corner kick. Tillman puts both hands up. Tillman sets, delivers, in swinger. Oh, just too far for McKennie as Freeman was giving chase, and it's going to be a throw-in for the U.S. as Milos Dekinek is giving hell to the assistant referee, and it looks like it's going to be a long throw for Freeman in the U.S. Richards. Adams. Ream. Robinson. Ream. 31st minute, 1-0 U.S. lead. Off a Burgess own goal in the 11th minute. Ream. Can't tell who that is. McKennie gets chopped down, and it's going to be another yellow card for the Australians. As McKennie draws 2 yellow cards, that is on number 3, Circotti. So Circotti, Alessandro Circotti with the back of the studs on Adams' leg there. Could be a free kick in another dangerous area for the U.S. Tillman and Robinson standing over it. Robinson puts the hand up. Robertson sets, delivers, and it's going to be headed away, but an Australian player is down. And the referee says goal kick. That's O'Neill, who was down for the Aussies. We will be doing the Scotland-Morocco game. Oh, good tackle there from Adams. Dest goes down. Referee blows the whistle. Dest. Australia is playing very, very physical this first half. Last meeting, October 14th, 2025. The U.S. won 2-1. Haji Wright scored the 2 goals. Adams. Tillman. Dest. Dest gets around the defender. Dest still has possession. Backheels it to McKennie. Freeman. Richards. Ream. Balogun. Balogun down the left-hand side. Balogun looking for somewhere to go. He puts a defender on his back. Balogun plays it to Robinson. Robinson plays it to... Couldn't tell who that was. Ream. Tillman. Nice little flick into the area. Balogun has it. Balogun puts on the spin move, goes down, and it's going to be played out for the U.S. throw. Balogun asking for the foul, but the referee says throw it instead. McKennie has the ball outside the box. And don't know why here's Ream. Robinson. Adams. Ream. Richards. Throw in for the Australians. Nice little poke away there by the Americans. Here's Freeman. Ream. Robinson. Try to play it in. Here's Pepe. Pepe on the turn. Pepe plays in Balogun. Balogun on the outside. He lays it off to Dest. Dest with the cross in. Pepe gets ahead to it. It's popped up in the air. It should be cleared by Australia. Dest with the heavy pressure in Australia finally decides to clear it. And it will be a U.S. throw. And a U.S. player and a Australian player are down. I don't know. I can't see the two players. Don't know who is down here for the U.S. Very, very scary situation here. I don't have audio. It's like Balogun. They're replaying the goal. I'm not sure who is injured. Let me go to Twitter. Maybe if we take a look at the latest. So who's the player down? Okay, so it looks like both players are up. Looks like Freeman. So U.S. has 62% of possession. Australia has 29%. Richards. Ream. We are back underway after the nasty collision. Freeze. Plays it long. Freeman. It's going to be a throw in for Ream. Robinson. Oh, that's a big ball over the top. Can Dest get there? Yes, he can. Dest chests it down. He lays it off for McKenny. McKenny on the right-hand side. McKenny thinking about crossing it. McKenny takes on a defender. He lays it off for Pepe, but Australia gets it. McKenny in the area. McKenny, just shoot. Adams. Freeman, can he get across in? He plays it to Dest. Dest. Tillman. Dest. Inside the area. Dest still. Tillman wins it. Tillman, can he keep the ball in play? Yes, he can. Ref, call the foul, please. Call the foul. Somebody. And the foul is finally called after about 30 seconds of Serginho Dest just battling the Australian defender off his back. Robinson. Low ball delivery, top of the area. Shot deflected by Dest. It's headed in! The U.S. are 2-0 up! Alex Freeman puts it in! But the flag is up. Let's see. He's onside. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's got to be a goal. Freeman is onside. Let's see. I think that's a goal. I think that's a goal. I think that's a goal. They got to give him the goal. The only thing they could say is that if Balogun introduced. Okay, here we go. Let's go, it counts! Let's go! Alex Freeman, his first ever World Cup goal! Let's go! The goal counts! So 7 minutes of added time here. Ream. Here's Tillman. Tillman wins the corner. Will Tillman play it short? Tillman plays it long into the area. Richards hits it, but it's up and wide. There was a foul in the build-up, though. So far, the United States has 6 points with a +5 goal differential. Australia is second in the group with 3 points and 0 goal differential. Turkey and Paraguay, huge game tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. We will not be live for that one. Adams. Richards. Adams, almost a bad giveaway. Tillman. Tillman trying to get away from this pressure. He can't get away from it. Is it gonna? And it's gonna roll out for Ross. Wanted a free kick. That I don't know. Here's Freeman. Freeman trying to get to the outside. Alex Freeman is in the box. Freeman plays it to Just! Saved by Beck. Great defensive effort, and that is the end of the half, and it is another pitcher perfect half for the men of the United States. We had the own goal in the late one from Alex Freeman, which was given after a video after VAR intervened. 35 minutes to go, 45 down, 45 to go in Seattle. I'm going to send you guys over to my halftime screen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. We are back. Second 45 is getting ready to go here as Australia and we are about to kick off the second half. I will start as soon as they start on my screen, and we are underway as the U.S. plays along and out of play. 45 minutes plus stoppage time to go. As we will get a restart. And now we're underway and Tillman plays along. And it's going to be out of play for an Australia throw. Freeze plays along in the ball rolls out, throw in US. So Metcalf is on, Torre is off, and Chrono Shikuda is on for Australia, and Balogun goes down. It's going to be a foul on Australia. So the U.S. wins the group with a win, and Paraguay win and or draw versus Turkey. U.S. playing it from out the back here. 47 minutes going. Freeman. Forgot I put that in. What did I say? Did I think of some bullshit? Yes, I did. 7:26 to 7:30. So my balance is okay. I'm trying to get pizza. Okay. U.S. on the ball now. Oh, U.S. heavy pressure by the Australians, and the ball is going to be played out and away. If you're in the chat, please tell me. Don't be afraid to say hello. Here's Robinson. Robinson loses possession. Here comes Australia now. U.S. has some defending to do. Cross into the box, headed away by Adams. Pepe doing some defending too. That ball is taken away by Adams. Adams flicks it forward to Balogun. Balogun is on the races. For one, Balogun. Can he make it three? Balogun. Keeper off his line. Balogun. Great defensive effort by the Australian defender. It should be 3-0, but it's a corner for the U.S. Balogun. Oh, what a pass by Adams to Balogun. Balogun losing a little bit of steam. And number 3 comes out of nowhere. Just gets in front of Balogun. As Balogun was pulling on the jersey there a little bit. So it's going to be a corner for the U.S. Can the U.S. score off of this corner? 2-0 U.S. 51st minute, if you're just joining us, an own goal in the 11th minute, and Alex Freeman scored in the 45th plus. After a VAR check, it was good, 2-0. Corner is in. Loose ball, played away. Australia keeps possession. Bounces to Tillman. He collides with the Australian defender. Loose ball in the air, and here comes Australia. Can they boot it forward? No. Freeman is there. He plays it to Ream. Ream. Adams. Adams has the ball towards the center of the park. McKennie. Long ball into Balogun. Balogun, can he get there? He can. Balogun looking for somewhere to go. Balogun, and it's going to be a corner for the U.S. U.S. have it. Here's McKennie. Tillman. Crosses blocked, and it's going to be another corner for the U.S. Metcalf doing some defensive work. Tillman to take the corner. Tillman delivers, in-swinger, headed up, and by Balogun, and Balogun is shaken up, head-to-head collision with the Australian defender. And it's the second collision that Balogun has taken to the head. There's Marshawn Lynch in the crowd. Reem. Reem. Richards. Freeman. Beautiful ball to Adams, to McKinney over the top. It's going to be a Australian throw. Reem. Robinson. Richards. Plays it long, looking to pick out Dest, but too far for Dest. Adams, good tackle in the middle. Robinson wasn't ready for it. Here comes the U.S. And there's the foul for the U.S. as Robinson is going to get a yellow card. Yep, Robinson's going to get the yellow. Richards. Reem. Robinson. Oh, that's a good ball. Can Pepe get there? He gets around the defender. Can Pepe keep it in? He does. Pepe looking for some support. Pepe lays it off to Robinson. Robinson looking for somewhere to go. Robinson plays it to Adams. Adams. Richards. Dest. Dest looking to get around the defender. He plays it back to McKinney, I believe that was. A good ball up over the top. And Freeman, Adams giving chase. He just throws a McKinney, excuse me. He just throws a defender to the ground there. Here comes Australia. Good tackle there by Malik Tillman. Tillman says, hold on, wait a minute. How come that's not our throw? Referee instead awards it to Australia. Nice little move inside. Boss early cross. And Reem. Did Reem get ahead to it? I want to see what's the call here. Yeah, I think Kunda got a. I thought Aaron Kuda Did they say that was off of Barracuda, or was that off of Ream? Matthew Leckie is down on the ground. His fourth World Cup. 35-year-old Australian. Fourth FIFA World Cup, 2014, 2018, 2022, and 2026 for Matthew Leckie. And we do have an injury. Leckie has to come off. So Leckie is off, and Volpato is on. U.S. still. The United States has all 5 of their subs remaining. Australia only has 1 substitution remaining. Pepe chested down. Balogun's in behind. He can't control it. And Australia catch another break. Here comes Australia. That player's through. Richards. Erikuda. Picked up by Richards. Robinson is there. Shot up and over, but there is an injury in the American box. That is. Can't tell who that is, but Volpato. Immediate impact for the Australians. Yeah, that's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. It's incidental contact. Adams wasn't even. Okay, I was about to say. It's Pepe in the chest. 62nd minute. Robinson. Richards. Ream. Robinson. Quick throw for the U.S. Freeman gets great. Tillman finds Balogun. Balogun in the area. Can't control it. Might fall to Pepe. And it's going to be cleared as it's penned around in the Australia box. Australia. Oh, come on, get back, guys. Get back. Chad, if you are in the If you are in the chat, please let me know where you are watching from. Don't be afraid to say hello. Wait a minute, Australia, dangerous in the box, shot, whoa, easy save for Freeze. Metcalf should have put that a little bit harder, but Freeze read it all the way. Almost a bad giveaway there for the U.S. And then attacking player is down in the U.S. box. Meanwhile, here comes the U.S. Big ball over the top, looking for Balogun. Balogun spins away. Can Balogun keep it in? Yes, he can. And it's going to be great defensive effort there by the Australian defender to get it out of there, keep Balogun from running into the box. Here comes Australia now on the counterattack. Can Australia do something? Nice little poke away there by McKenny. The referee tells the Australian player to get up, and the U.S. is doing a lot of what Turkey did against Australia. They're just really trying to keep possession here and keep it away from the counterattacking Aussies. 66th minute, 1-2-0 U.S. I'm Connor. I'm your play-by-play man, and your commentators on Fox are John Strong, Stu Holton, and Jenny Taft. And we are in Seattle, Washington at Lumen Field. United States playing ping pong around the back here as it goes back to Freeze. Freeze decides to play it long, trying to pick out the head of Balogun, but it gets too far and over. Headed away by Australia. Robinson is there. He plays it to Adams. Adams draws the defender. He plays it to Tillman. Tillman plays it to Richards. Richards finds Robinson there on the left-hand side. Here's Freeman. Freeman thought about going forward, but pulled it back. Here's Richards. Richards to Adams. Adams, center of the park. Ream. I can't see the players' names here. Ream on the ball now. Ream looking to play along for Robinson. Robinson has a step on it, but the ball was just a little bit high and far for Anthony Robinson to get there. As we are going to the next hydration break. US 2, Australia 0, 67th minute. We are still in the match break here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to vote in the poll who wins. USA is leading the charge with 80%, and Australia is struggling with 20% there. Temperature in Seattle, 76 degrees with 46% humidity. So it's 10 shots for the U.S., 2 on goal, 4 for Australia, and 2 on goal for them, as the U.S. will, Australia will get a free kick here off of the U.S. foul. I expect to see some U.S. subs soon. Big ball over the free kick for Australia. It's going to be headed away by the U.S. Dest battling hard with, can't get the ball cleanly. Here comes Australia. 71st minute. Oh, good tackle there by Richards. Here's Pepe on the ball. Pepe backing up. Pepe plays it to Freeman. Freeman decides to play it long. Is he going to pick out Dest? No, it's going to be cleared for a U.S. throw by the Aussies. It looks like Sebastian Berhalter is coming on for the U.S. Robinson. If the result holds, U.S. advances to the knockout round. Tillman. So it looks like Berhalter is indeed coming on for the U.S. And here, Australian players down. Dest. Loose pass. Adams is there. Great tackle. Another great tackle by Tyler Adams. And Robinson is there to clear it up. Robinson collides. Robinson is still up. He plays it to Tillman. Tillman plays it back to Ream. Ream plays it, gets decked, and he kicks it to Robinson, but he's going to get a free kick after assault and battery is committed just outside the U.S. box. So Berhalter is coming on. I would imagine he's coming on for Pepe. So they're having a hard time with the electric board here. So I was right. Pepe is off for Berhalter. Solid 73 minutes for Ricardo Pepi in his first ever World Cup start. Here comes Sebastian Berhalter. And Pepe was a handful for the Australian back line. Richards. Freeze. Plays it to Ream. Ream. Robinson. Robinson gets around. Robinson. Nice ball to Balogun. Look at the strength from Balogun as he just shoves a defender off of him. Had a defender all over his back, and I believe the referee is finally going to give a foul to Australia. Tillman on the run still. Tillman looking to get around the defender. He does. Can he play it off for somebody? He plays it to Adams. Adams to Berhalter. His first touch of the game. Aaron pass looking for Dest. Here comes Boss and the Australians. Still 2-0, 75th minute. Is Italiano on the ball. Robinson picks him up. Metcalf, decent amount of space, picked up by Freeman. Italiano now. Fopano. Fopano, cross in. Headed away. Balogun can't escape. Cross into the box, headed away by Richards, and it's going to be headed even further away by Robinson as the ball is taken away from Dest. Here's Boss, the Australians. Keeping the ball here, 15 minutes plus stoppage time. 2-0 U.S. lead. Fifth and final sub in the wings for Australia, Capano. Adams defending. Italiano. Vopano on the return, cuts it back, but McKennie sweeps it to the middle, headed away by Richards. And Rakuda rising up, and it's going to be cleared by McKennie, and it's going to take a... So there's... Yeah, they're both challenging for the ball. That's not a penalty. The referee was quick to wave it off. So Irvine is coming in for Australia. They got no subs. U.S. still has 4 to use if they want to use them here. Contact off the ball, and Volcano goes down. Anthony Robinson, who is on a yellow. If I'm Pochettino, I take Robinson off. You don't need him. You don't need him to get another yellow here and get sent off. Missed the last group game against Turkey. And the referee says there's nothing in it. Yeah, he tried to beat... Yeah. Yeah, he tried to bait Robinson there. Joe Scally and Austin Trusty are being prepared to come on. Long throw here for Tricati and the Australians. Long throw coming in. Short throw. Tricati's cross is blocked by Balogun, and here come the subs for the U.S. It's Trusty and Scally who are getting ready to come on, but I don't think the U.S. will sub on a set piece. $11 minutes plus stoppage time. Third corner of the game. It's a away swinger headed away. Shot is up and over, but there is a foul, and Alex Freeman has taken a knock. So Scally and Trusty coming on for the U.S. Dest is off for Scally, and it looks like Robinson so the U.S. is arguing to make sure their teammate is okay. So both players have been allowed to come into the game. Trusty and Scally are both in. We got 10 minutes plus stoppage, so Robinson and Dest are off for Trusty and Scally. As Trusty looks like he's going to slide out to the left back position. As the U.S. trying to get it forward. Here come the Australians and Metcalf. United States, if result holds, the U.S. advances to the knockout rounds. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm Connor. We got 9 minutes plus stoppage time away. Cross is blocked by Scally. Big challenge there. The U.S. has not had a shutout since September. Here comes the Australians. Crossed by Metcalf, and it's going to be barely spin all the way through. Voss was waiting there at the far near post off that cross. Throw in for Australia, headed away by Ream. It's going to be another throw in for Australia. Throw in. Nice back heel there. Here comes Australia. Cross into the area. Headed away by Scally. Can they get a good... Nice defending there by the U.S. You got to clear it. It's still in the area. You got to clear it again. Australia gets it. Capano. Trying to reeve away. It's Ayano looking for the cross. Ream steps it away. Balogun. U.S. need to get rid of it. Irvine, his first touch in the game. Richards is there, and it's going to be a Australian corner. Can the U.S. head this corner away and see this game out without conceding? An out swinger, too tall for McKennie to head away. It's Ayana on the other side, driving to the byline, cross into the area. It's blocked again. Somehow that did not go in. 2 players are down, and Matt Freese is pissed off. He is giving it to the referee. Richards is down. Matt Freese saying, why didn't you call the foul earlier? He was irate. He was irate at the referee. But a huge block from Tyler Adams. Headed back. U.S. have possession. There's Tillman. Balogun back to Tillman. Tillman Plays it to Scally. Scally down the right-hand side. He plays it to Freeman. Back to Scally. Scally to Richards. Richards plays it all the way back to Ream. Freeze has to get rid of it. Barely got it away from Irakunda. McKinney with the flying header. Balogun and Sutar pushing each other. Balogun. Sutar, that should be a foul, and it is. How's an Australian free kick? So it looks like Australia is sending everybody up. Vopada's back to take it. '86 minute, 10 shots, 2 on goal for the U.S., 4 shots, 2 on goal for Australia. Let's see. Volcano lifted it up, and it's going to be Sutar heads it in. Richard clears it away. Good clearance by Chris Richards. Irvine couldn't get enough of the touch. Ball whipped back in across. Chris Richards wins the header, and the shot goes to Mars on the follow-up, so it's going to be a goal kick for Matt Freeze. Balogun is down. U.S. keep possession. Tillman takes the kick. Balogun's got to be careful. If I was Mauricio Pochettino, I would take Balogun off now. So Italiano should get a yellow card. So Sutar got a yellow. Balogun got a yellow. I believe Italiano got a yellow. Tillman couldn't do anything with it. Italiano clears it. It's about... Ref! Free kick. Thank you. Scally is down hurt. Tillman. Trusty. Wins the corner. So, U.S. has 3 yellow cards. Australia has 4. Tillman to take the corner. Interested to see how much time is added on here. So we're in the 90th minute, and we got 6 minutes of added time, folks. Berhalter to take it. So Tillman and Berhalter are there. U.S. are going to try to keep it in the corner. It's going to be a throw-in for Australia. 6 minutes additional time. Berhalter wins the header. Good tackle, McKennie. How is Australia still had the ball? Cross. Yes. Up and over. Take your time, Freeze. Take your time. Ball is misjudged and it's going to roll out. U.S. throw. Live standings. United States 6 points plus 5 goal differential. Australia 3 points, 0 goal differential. Turkey no points, -2. Paraguay no points, -3. Freeman. What a tackle by Freeman. Berhalter plays it to find Balogun. Balogun to Tillman. Tillman for Balogun. 2-4. That would have sealed it. Balogun cycles it back. Nobody in the box. Freeman. Berhalter. McKennie. Balogun. Berhalter can get there. Arancuda tries to sneaks in and draws contact off Richards. So is Richards getting the yellow? Why is Chris? How is that a yellow for Chris Richards? Let's see here. Now hit the hand of Arancuda. Yeah, that's a tactical foul for Chris Richards. And the referee tripped under his own feet. So the referee is back up. Haji Wright is coming on for the U.S. So I'm guessing Balogun is coming off. Long ball by Australia. Headed away. Here comes Australia. Big ball into the area. Nobody there. Gio Reyna and Haji Wright are getting ready to come on the last few minutes here. So Balogun is off. And McKinney is off. So Wright, Reyna, McKinney. So McKinney, so Reyna, White. So Reyna and Wright are on. Didn't really see. This should be the last few kicks of the game here. Reem misjudged it. Australia trying to get something, and Freeman crossed into the middle. And the U.S. is playing a long ball. Haji Wright is there. Freeman heads it back to Wright. Here comes Tillman. Tillman, Haji Wright is through. Will he stop? Wright looking to cut in. Haji Wright trying to do something. Wright's shot is blocked, and the offside flag is up on Haji Wright. "97th minute now, chat. Headed away by Reem. And it's going to roll out for a goal kick in the U.S. It is full time. Is it full time? Let's see if we get the full-time whistle after this goal kick. Wright heads it back. Playing a little head volleyball. Reyna just clears it. Falls to Tillman. Tillman on the run. Tillman cuts inside. Tillman lays it off for Haji Wright. Great defending there. Wright goes down, and Australia win it, and that is full time. The U.S. win their second straight group game, and the U.S. with a 2-0 win over Australia and advance to the knockout round. United States, we will see you in the round of 32. U.S. 2, Australia 0. Everyone, I'll see everyone possibly here in a little bit for Morocco and Scotland, or tomorrow for our triple header, for our double header of World Cup action. My name is Connor. USA 2, Australia.